gotta do a show, right? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to talk about anymore. Mm. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Like, it feels like, I don't know. Like, I'm not excited about the rest of this. I don't. Like every time it's like we have to start putting things together. We can't keep falling further into a hole. We got to take this opportunity. The Laker game, I didn't go into it thinking it's a must win, but we almost had it. We played well enough to have it. So at that point, once you play well enough to have it, it's a must win, especially to start off a road trip. So after that game, coming into this game, I didn't think it was a must win. I thought, especially with Rudy Gobert out, it was very winnable, and we showed that it was very winnable. We played really well for large parts of the game. We had it going. Like Mitchell Robinson dominated. Julius Randle was great for stretches. Had a great game overall. R.J. Barrett, I mean, couldn't get it to go a lot. Yeah, he didn't get it. The refs hold the whistle on R.J. so much, but and then we just stopped going through him down the stretch, which is weird to me. We always relegate him to standing in the corner so we can try to run offense through Alec Burks and Evan Fournier. Like we keep doing that. It's like a night in, night out thing, and now he's taking bad shots at the end of possessions down the stretch because he hasn't touched the ball. He went like 4 to 5 minutes without touching the ball in that fourth quarter, bro. And during that time, we had horrible offense. We looked like a joke out there. It was disgusting. And I just don't understand like how that's a thing that happens. How that's a thing that happens if you're a player on the team. How that's a thing that happens if you're the coach and you're in charge of what's going on, bro. Like I just don't get it. I don't get it. I feel like I let a lot go. Like not even that I let a lot go, but there's just like I've given a lot of leeway, especially because I'm waiting until the trade deadline to be upset about certain things. I'm not tripping about who's starting. I'm not tripping about certain rotational things. I'm not tripping about Nerlens Noel still getting minutes. Like it is like I'm just letting things go, bro. But like, how many things am I supposed to let go? This is ridiculous. This is disgraceful. This is disgraceful, bro. It's so nasty. It's such a horrible feeling, and it's just like, how are we supposed to have any hope in this team at any point for a long-term turnaround for the season when we can't even have a long-term turnaround long enough to finish a game, bro? Like we can't even finish a game. I have no security in getting excited anymore. At one point, I was on cloud nine today. The same thing last game. You just have it snatched away from us, and like horribly. Like the Jazz didn't even play well today. Like if this was something where like there's certain games, like a couple of those times, like games where we play the Suns, and it's just like, wow, this team is really good, man. Like this team, we played well, but this team, we played a game like that recently. I forget who we played, but it was like, okay, we played well, but at the end of the day, this team is really good, and they got us. But this one is not that. This is not that. Like I don't think I'm not impressed with the Jazz and their performance tonight. I think they snuck one. Like they did everything they could to lose this game. But let's get to the intro, man. My bad. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Pouting again with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Pouting. I Hate Sean, and the Knicks took another loss today, 113 to 104. We've now lost 9 of our last 11. We're like what 5, 6 games under 500, and trending downward. Like there's no, I don't know, man. I don't know. There's only so many games you can give away like this. There's so many games you can let slip away, or whatever you want to call it, however you want to see it. But like at some point, like the trade deadline's almost here. I guess I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. I don't even. I try to come. In post game pouting, I say all the time. I'm not a fan of post game pouting. Like I love y'all, but I hate complaining. I don't like. But like I try to have a positive outlook on something, man. Like I try to be all right. Like we got 30 from Julius tonight. All right, we got like this from RJ. Mitchell Robinson was generational tonight. 19 and 21, bunch of blocks, changing shots. But like I don't have that in me tonight, bro. I don't have that in me tonight. Like I have nothing redeeming to say. Like I really didn't even want to do the show. Because I feel like I'm just repeating myself. I feel like we're all just repeating ourselves. We do this, we get on spaces, we tweet, and we just say the same things over and over. We make the same basic requests, and the same basic things keep happening, and we keep losing the same games the same way. And I don't even know what to say anymore. Like I don't even know what to say anymore, and I'm sorry for the lack of. And this is all I have. Like I don't know, bro. I don't. This is not how this season was supposed to go. But just to be back in this position, like, I see people asking, like, at the time to start checking for the lottery, like, yeah, probably. Like, my friends put the standings in the group chat, and most of them are Heat fans, some of them Laker fans, things like that. And they're just like, the Heat are number one, I think, right now. And, like, they're like, wow, look at you all the way down there, number 12. And it's embarrassing. We're going down. We're not turning around. We're not making a turn around and fixing things that are coming up. I mean, but I will say, if this team gets a point, like I don't even want to go into the analysis of the game, bro. I really don't. The same thing, same story arc, same things happen. It is what it is. This is what it is. We need to just move on. Whether we're making moves at the deadline, whatever moves we're making, got to get certain guys out of here. Got to get whoever's got to get in here. Hopefully a point guard. Like, but I don't want to keep breaking down. Oh well, we saw this and we saw that, and like, because we keep saying the same thing over and over again, bro. We do, and it's really annoying. I don't even want. I barely care. Like at this point, who cares about the details of the game? Another one. The Knicks played, and the same thing happened. Let's get to the comments, man. Hopefully, I have more to say than I do. Kyle Getty said that was absolutely awful, awful, bro, awful. This is. I feel so low right now, bro. This is crazy. I don't even know. Jordan Reynolds said, "This the shit make a grown man cry for real, bro." Kyle said, "I just feel dead inside, son." That's exactly what I. Exactly. Like I don't know, bro. I don't know. Jonathan Blair said, "What more does RJ need to do to get the keys?" I mean, they froze him out for like he shot terribly from the field tonight, but like I don't know if you watch the game, like that's the thing, and that's part of the reason I want to talk about it because I know the people are just those people out there like, oh, he was 8 for 25 or however much, like I don't know, bro. If you watch the game, you watch the game. Like I'm not gonna speak on it. I'm not gonna debate it. Like RJ looked really good. We looked really good when we went through RJ. RJ made things happen. He made some nice moves. He was able to get to the line, and he looked poised. And we stopped giving him the ball. We're not putting him in position to succeed and to get good shot attempts. We're running offense for Evan Fournier and for Alec Burks. Why are we running offense for Alec Burks while RJ Barrett watches and doesn't touch the ball for 3 to 4 minutes? Why is that happening? If things go how they're supposed to, Alec Burks shouldn't even be on this roster in 72 hours. So why are we running offense for Alec Burks? I don't understand, bro. I don't get it. O-Dog said, hang in there, Sean. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. We all got to hang in there for real. Jonathan Blair said, give Mitch a bag. Hey, man, Mitch deserves it, man. I hate that it was on a night like this. I want to have more energy for it. Mitch was fantastic, absolutely phenomenal, completely dominant, like absolutely just a dominant force in this game. Finishing around the basket, chasing down rebounds. I believe he had 10 offensive boards, 21 rebounds. He had 3 blocks, I believe. How many blocks did he have? I'm saying I believe, like I don't have it pulled up in front of me. Boom, 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 boom. Mitch had 3 blocks, 2 steals, 8 for 11. Like, yeah, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Let's keep going. Tough loss, but we are one day closer to never having to see Burks, Kemba, Noel, or Fournier again. Dia, that's awfully optimistic. I don't know if you're going to get all 4 of those wishes, so I would temper those expectations to minimize your disappointment. I've come to terms with the fact that Evan Fournier will still be here. I do need Kemba gone no matter what. I want Nerlens Noel banished, and I would like Alec Burks gone as well. yeah. So I hope we get at least some of that. Ay. Jonathan Blair said, at least we saw Cam. Yeah, we saw Cam, man. We saw Cam. You know, he looked good defensively. He looked like he'd be active in the passing lanes and things like that. He was moving well off the ball. We saw Cam. Eric Kang said, I'm seriously tired. Bro, tired. Just tired. That's the only word for it. I'm just tired. I'm just tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of games going like this. I'm tired of, getting on here and doing post-game pouting. I'm tired of, I'm just tired, bro. Tired. 9 out of 11 that we lost. We're supposed to be a good basketball team. We're not. We're not good. That sucks. And we miss Quentin Grimes a lot tonight. But we're not good. It is what it is. We need Derrick Rose back. Emmanuel quickly. This is one of his worst games of his career, honestly. It was really bad. It really hurt my heart. And then, Tibbs is just, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like, the amount of time that RJ did not touch the ball down the stretch is crazy. And it was after he made a couple big time plays too. Like, I just don't understand that. I don't get it. I can't wrap my head around it, and it's like really frustrating. And I'm sorry because I feel like this whole episode has just been a long rant and complaining in a very monotone voice. But like, I don't have much energy to raise my voice beyond this, and I really don't get it. I just don't understand. And I at first it was like I can't wait till the deadline. The deadline will give me new life. We'll figure out what have a direction. But it's just like, after the deadline, does that mean that RJ won't be standing in the corner for 4 minutes in the fourth quarter? What does February 10th have to do with that? RJ should be getting the touches right now. Like, if anything, we may make a move and get someone else, and now we're trying to incorporate them into, like, what am I supposed to, like, how am I supposed to have any faith in anything? I have run out of, like, I feel like I'm running out of things to believe in for this team. Like, even, I believe in certain players. I don't have much belief in the team. I don't have much faith in the team. Like, I'm not going into the Nuggets game. Like, I'm tired of, like, I went into this game, like, okay, especially with no Gobert, I was like, we got this. We can, if this happens today and this happens and we get this, I'm done talking about if we get this or if we do this for a full 48 minutes. I'm embarrassing myself. And just setting myself up for disappointment. It's not happening. We're not getting anything for a full 48 minutes. I don't have, like, hope anymore. Tomorrow the game's just coming on. Like, it is what it is. I'm going to watch it because I don't know how to not watch a Knicks game. But, like, I'm not excited. Like, when I realized we had a back-to-back and we played again tomorrow, I, like, felt a dreadful feeling. And that sucks. That sucks, bro. That really sucks. I hate that. I hate the fact that the Knicks play tomorrow, and I'm, like, kind of upset about it. Like, because of this feeling, I just feel like I need a break from this. Like, I don't want to deal with them again tomorrow. I don't want to have to get my hopes up again tomorrow or tip up, because even the starting lineup came out, Alec Burks was in the starting lineup, I was annoyed. But, like, once the ball goes up in the air, you feel me? It's the Knicks. We're playing basketball. Let's go. Whatever's going on, it's going on. I'm rooting for it. I'm looking for this. I'm happy for this. I want that. And, get excited about certain things. Things start going well, and then it's just all snatched away, and it's the same thing. It's the same feeling. So, like, it's an emotional roller coaster. I, quite frankly, just don't have the energy for right now. All right, sorry. Kyle Getty said, why do we have to be forced to watch Alec Burks and Nerlens Noel? I don't get it. I don't know why we have to be forced to watch them. They're not playing good basketball at all, and they're not, like, going to be here long term. Like, I don't understand. I really don't know why I'm still watching Nerlens Noel play basketball. One player just showed, like, how he's like, he protects the rim sometimes. Like, first of all, Nerlens Noel is good at hedging screens. That is his basketball skill. He's good at hedging screens, and he's good at blocking shots. But he hasn't been blocking shots on the elite level this year that he was last year by any stretch of the imagination. And he's small around the basket. He doesn't get rebounds. There's certain things he doesn't contest. It is what it is. He's limited offensively, like, incredibly. Like, understatement. Limited is an understatement. I just don't know, bro. Like, I feel like you can get what you're getting from him out of Obi. But if not Obi, like, Jericho Sims, bro. There's those certain rebounds Jericho Sims is gonna go get. He's gonna get that no one is physically incapable of going to get against certain people, and it's just like, I hope he's gone, bro. Boom, boom. Eric King said Knicks and Jayhawks lost today. Yeah, man. The Knicks are doing too much losing for me, man. Boom, boom, boom. Knicks all day said this is just depressing at this point. Extremely, extremely depressing. Huge Rack said we will never win with Alec Burks and Evan Fournier starting. It's definitely not a recipe for success at all in any way. Old Dog said we're a solid point guard away from being a good team. That's been the reality all year. I don't know, man. I hope so. I hope that a solid point guard makes us a good team. I mean, when Mitch was hooping and RJ was doing this thing and Julius was going off, it was like, wow, what if we just had a point guard that could, make this all go together, weave this all in. I mean, so that would be nice. I don't know. Just wanna stop thinking about this for a little bit. Kyle Getty said changes have to be made ASAP, bro. ASAP. I don't even know what changes to make. I don't even know what happens after the changes. It's probably gonna be more of the same. I don't know, bro. The two said we will never win with Burks, Noel, Kemba, and Fournier on the team. I would like them to get out of here for sure. Big Task Hand said Knicks let this one slip. We definitely did, man. This was a very winnable game. We should have won this game. The Tusa said Randall, RJ, and Mitch cannot be traded. Yeah, I mean RJ and Mitch definitely shouldn't be traded. Randall's been playing better lately. Shout out to Julius Randle. He's been playing with some effort. I'm still mad that down the stretch there were a couple plays he just chose not to box out. In one play he didn't box out, then he watched the man fly in and get the board over Mitch. It was Donovan Mitchell who got the board, and Mitch shouldn't let Donovan Mitchell get a board over him. But Julius Randle was supposed to box out Donovan Mitchell, so he doesn't box out Donovan Mitchell, and this is a crucial juncture in the game. This is a crucial point in the game. So he doesn't box out Donovan Mitchell, then Donovan Mitchell gets a rebound. And Julius is still standing, like he just stood there and watched the play, like he didn't get in there and try to block a shot. He didn't get in and try to get the second rebound, nothing. He just stood there and watched, and it was disgusting. So that kind of especially at a crucial point in the game, like there's no excuse for that. But he played a lot better. He's been playing better with better energy recently, bro. I'm tired, bro. I'm tired. This season has been a nightmare. Like this 9 out of the last 11, we're in the 12th seed. We're in the trenches, bro. I said a couple episodes ago that we were in the trenches, and it's just gotten lower. Like we were deep in the trenches. Oh my goodness, my chest. It absolutely baffles me that we blew not one but two 10-point leads today, bro. Kyle, bro. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I know the basketball's game runs, I do, but come on, bro. The Jazz didn't play well today. And the one thing I said had to happen today was that Mitch had to dominate. I was like, with no Rudy Gobert, Mitch has to dominate this game, and we have to get to the basket. And we did those things and still lost. All right. I'm sorry. Ruga said Evan Fournier and Burke should not have subbed back into the fourth. Cooked. Honestly, they cooked. They got cooked. They got cooked all night. Evan Fournier and Alec Burks. But honestly, no Quentin Grimes. He doesn't have any trust in Cam Reddish, even though I thought Reddish was all right today. And Emmanuel quickly was playing the worst game he ever played, seemingly. So I can't really be mad at him for having Burks on the floor or Fournier on the floor. I'm not really tripping. There was no Grimes. I don't really expect him to put Cam in that situation, realistically. Like that's why I get mad about certain things, because I don't ask for much. I'm logical. I feel like I'm very fair. I feel like a lot of us are very fair. So it's like, me personally, I'm not even tripping about the Cam. I feel like Cam could have played in this game. Like, hey, why not? Like, we would have done a much better job on the wings defensively. But hey, whatever. But like, I'm not tripping over that. Like, it is what it is. I get it. Like, you don't have that kind of trust in him yet. I don't like Evan Fournier and Alec Burks be on the floor, but I'm also realistic about the fact that there aren't a lot of options. You're not just gonna bring Deuce in the game out of nowhere, cold, like for the first time in NBA action in weeks. Right now, Kemba's out and shouldn't play anyway. Like we didn't have a lot of options, so I'm not tripping. I miss watching Emmanuel quickly like have offensive explosion games. Like I miss like the 30-point games for IQ and stuff like that. I need him to start hitting shots, man. It's breaking my heart. Like this whole not the team not playing well, not winning games. That's all killing me. But Emmanuel quickly and the shooting woes have just been, man. If you know me, you know IQ Hive, man. I'm rocking with my guy. But man, I'm rocking with my guy, so I'm well aware that my guy has been tough lately. It's been tough. It's been really really tough, and there's been poor shot selection in there as well, and I feel like it's starting to get in his head. Like he's trying to shoot himself out of it sometimes, and that just shoots him further into it. Like some of those shots that he takes, he takes those shots when he's on fire, and it's fine even if you miss it. Like I said at halftime, even if you miss, it's like, oh well, he makes that sometimes, so I understand him taking it. But if I haven't seen him make that shot in a month, and then you take it at a time that's not really a good time to take it, it's a worse shot. And bad shots aren't gonna help you get out of a slump. Like you got to take the best shots you can get and build from there. So I'm hoping that we get IQ back to being functional offensively soon, and because we need him. And Derrick Rose, like, man, oh. Obi Toppin needs to go. Obi is possibly the worst backup for Randall. That is the Tusa. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I guess I don't know. Like, nothing about this game to me said Obi Toppin needs to go. Like, I don't know how many minutes Obi played. Obi played 10 minutes. Like, is he the worst backup to Randall because he doesn't get to play? Like, what are you saying? It's bad. I don't get it. Are you saying he needs to go to be free so he can play somewhere? Like, because the game's not his fault. I mean, it is what it is. He played 10 minutes. What does he do? I don't know. But yeah, we got nothing from the bench, bro. Cam Reddish led the bench in scoring in his 15 minutes with 6 points. Mayo quickly had 5 points, 5 boards, 4 assists, but he was 2 for 9 from the field, 1 for 5 from 3. And that was literally it. Like Emmanuel quickly scored, Cam Reddish scored, and that was it for bench scoring. So we got nothing from the bench. We got 23, 7, and 6 from RJ even on an off night. We got 30.6 boards, 5 assists from Julius. We got 19 and 21 from Mitch. Fournier gave us 16. Alec Burks gave us another Alec Burks special, 5 points on 2 for 10 in 31 minutes for whatever reason. But yeah, at that point you can play Cam Reddish, bro. Yeah, man, tough game. Ruga said RJ for some reason wasn't involved in the offense in the fourth. We all saw it, and we all continue to see it, and it's really frustrating. I don't get it. I don't get the logic behind it. I don't understand, and it always comes after like he goes on a nice slow like back to back. He's making plays, like he's looking confident, and then all of a sudden he just starts getting iced out. I don't understand, bro. Like at one point we had Evan Fournier out at half court calling for a screen and trying to manipulate in the pick and roll from half, like not from the. I'm not saying the middle of the court. No. Excuse me. Like half court, not the middle of the floor, like slightly above the three. No, half court. Running in pick and roll, like he has a first step from out. Like, son, what are we doing? What are we doing? He's losing the ball, fighting his man to even get to the screen. And this isn't even Evan Fournier slander. This isn't Evan Fournier. Why is that what's happening right now? When RJ hadn't touched the ball in like 3 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes. Again, I ask, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Because RJ's been emerging. Like the entire league notices, even on off nights, like tonight, even on nights where he's not getting calls, things like that. He makes it happen. He makes plays. So like, and he saved the game in the fourth quarter of the Lakers game. Like he's been built for that, and we choose to like freeze him out of the fourth quarter repeatedly. And I don't understand the logic behind it or how it happens or how as a coach you sit there and allow it to happen from your front row seat. The Tuesday said once RJ gets shut off going left, he has nothing. I disagree. I think he's hit people with a variety of moves recently. I don't think anybody's really shut him off a whole lot. Like he's used that Euro. He's used the spin move. He hit it behind the back today. He uses his body. I don't know. I don't know how I feel like lately especially over the past couple of games, we've seen RJ scoring in ways that we haven't seen him score like and comfortably. We see him scoring in a variety of ways on a regular basis. So to see what he's doing and talk about what he can't do right now is very strange to me. I just think we didn't run any offense. You don't put the ball in his hands, and you got him picking up scraps with 5 seconds on the shot clock. You're not going to get good offense out of it. If you come down, you let him bring the ball down and run the offense from the beginning. Might get some better scenarios. Boom. Ruger said, an EF had too many mental errors down the stretch. Oh, Evan Fournier, that foul was so stupid. Down 7 with a couple seconds on the shot clock, bro. I'm so numb. I almost forgot about that, bro. That was so stupid. Now, back-to-back games, he's made one of the stupider plays I've seen. This one not as costly as the last one. To make that play while the game was tied and just throw an assist to LeBron James on the other side of the court was incredibly asinine, like impressively, honestly. But today, like, I don't get it, bro. Like, you never played 2K. Like, regardless of the fact that you're an NBA player, an international player, and, you know, you played, what, I mean, you don't play college. I guess you're in France. I don't know if you play college. Do you play college ball? I don't know. But, you know, on top of that, high school, middle school, whatever it may be, like, if there's a shot clock, like, you don't run the shot clock out playing defense and then foul. Like, why would we wait until, if you were going to foul, do it early in the possession while there's still more time. Instead, you wait till all the time runs off the clock and then you foul. Like, that's not something a coach has to tell you, especially not in the NBA. Like, if I was coaching high school before, and one of my kids did that, I'd be like, wow, maybe that's my fault. Maybe he doesn't. And honestly, I would know it wasn't my fault because I would make sure to explicitly let them know, hey, don't do that because that would be stupid. So to do it at the NBA level, and like it's not even just Evan, honestly. Like I saw a few of them trying to foul. I think Alec Burks was trying to foul too. I'm just like, what are you doing? Why? You've played the entire shot clock out pretty much, and now you. Hey man, what do I know? They're in the NBA. Maybe there's something different. You know, I just talk about basketball. But that didn't make any sense to me. Boom. Ruger said we had them. We let them off the hook easily. Ruger, easily. All right, let me pick my energy up a little bit, man. This isn't cool. Jacob Harm said Evan Fournier is a cone. I seen Chairs play better defense, bro. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to say nothing. But yeah, like, the man's a turnstile, bro. He can't play defense. He's not good at it. He's not physically able. He's just not good at it. Get him off the court. Like, get him off the team if you can. And put guys on the floor who are capable of defending the wing, so you don't get killed and hunted. I was, all this time I've been thinking about, like, especially after last year, like, oh, in a 7-game series, oh, in a 7-game series, you would need this. We'll be lucky to get a 1-game series at this point. Like, this is crazy. Riley said, tank for Ivy. I've seen enough. Listen, bro, tanking doesn't work, and I'm not prepared. Like, but that's the thing. I'm shifting into, like, hey, check out the draft stuff mode, because, like, it's looking bleak, man. It's looking tough. It's crazy to have to be there, to have to be there. Once again. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Boom. I don't understand why Fournier does a 360 when he gets screened every time, legit. Because he can't get through a screen, bro. He's literally incapable of getting through a screen. He struggles with it so much that it makes me wonder if it's possible sometimes. Until I see Quentin Grimes play basketball and get over them very easily. He's terrible at navigating screens. Pete, what's good? TKW in the building. Where'd the comment go? Damn it. That's a good amount of okay, hold on, let me see. Boom. Pete said, boom. RJ didn't have the best game, but he should have been fed down the stretch. He got the ball cold like twice in the last 5 minutes. Just awful offense down the stretch, bro. Awful. Abysmal, bro. It'd be one thing if RJ was getting frozen out and everybody was cooking. Okay, cool. Do what you got to do. But we're freezing RJ out and not getting anything done, and we look stupid. We look like our offense looked pathetic down the stretch of the game. I hope nobody was watching. That was embarrassing, bro. It's time to drive a game home, and this is what you're doing? How are we going to get wins, bro? How are you supposed to get wins and stack wins together and get some momentum going to all the things we've been hoping are going to happen for weeks now? If we can't get one win, we can't complete one game, we can't give one complete effort. The Tusa said RJ was taking awful shots tonight. I mean, I don't know, Tusa. You're also the same one who said I don't know if RJ was really taking awful shots. What awful shots was RJ taking? I think RJ got fouled on a lot of attempts and didn't get calls. But I don't think he necessarily was taking awful shots. And he wasn't getting the ball on the floor to offense. So but you're entitled to your opinion, you feel me? I'm not taking it from you. Riley said, tank and trade up, do whatever we can to get a top 5 pick. Oh no, man. I don't even care. I don't have anything to say to that. The fact that this is our reality right now is so crazy. Now we gotta be talking about how much. Oh my! I don't miss these conversations. Like, oh, do we want to win this game? Oh, what are we hoping for? Who else needs to win? Oh yes, all right. The two teams who both suck played each other and one of them won. So here we go. We're closer to a chance at a higher. Oh my! It's so nasty. We're back in poverty. We're in the trenches. Oh, we're in the trenches. You said turn the audio up a little? Damn, that was probably just my voice, honestly. I've been like really. Jacob Harm said Tibbs is not my coach. Bro, Tibbs is trash. I can't defend that man at all, and I will not. Dia said, I have lost hope for this season, but I want to see the young guys develop and see RJ get the keys. And if we're lucky get a high pick or something. I would love to see the young guys develop. I would love to see RJ get the keys. I'm hoping we do get to see that. I'm interested to see how Thursday is going to go, or the week leading up to Thursday is going to go. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Something's bound to happen. Why not us? We saw CJ McCollum rumors. I'm honestly, during the game earlier, I was like, okay, Julius going off, RJ going off, Mitch doing great. If CJ McCollum was added and he was our point guard, I would rock with that, depending on what it is. Some of the packages I saw today seem very unrealistic. I'm just like, I don't know why the Blazers would just give him to us like that and take our trash at the same time. But if it's a reasonable package, don't include Randall in the CJ trade. That's not a good move. And definitely don't trade RJ. And I'm not trading Mitch for him either. But, I mean, other than that, I'm listening, You see what happens, see what it costs. Kick the tires. That would be cool. Add scoring and somebody to bring defensive attention. The Tusa said, Tibbs needs to be fired. He is the number one problem. He's a huge problem. Tusa said, RJ is not ready for the keys yet. He is good, but not a number one. I don't know, man. Give him the keys. Give him the keys. What makes somebody ready for the keys? Sometimes I gotta just get the keys. Are you ready for the keys, or are you worthy for the keys? If you wait till you get the keys forever, you might, I don't know, you might pass your time. Go be ready. RJ, I feel like RJ can be that guy. Like RJ is that guy, and I feel like if things happen to where it's difficult for him, especially at this point in the season where we are now, let him get these lumps out. Like that's how development works sometimes. Like not people aren't finished products at 21. People aren't finished products at 22. Whatever. Like sometimes people forget that. I feel like so it's just like okay, you can't say he's not ready for this. So like put him out there, let it happen, let him figure it out, let him adjust. I'm mad we haven't been putting the ball in RJ's hands more leading up into since rookie year. I'm mad he wasn't getting more post touches against smaller guards, things like that. So it's just like put the ball in his hands, give him the opportunity, and let him grow. And stop. Is that? Yeah, you're doing a lot of telling me what RJ can't do. I don't get it. Like RJ's playing great basketball. He's playing some of the best basketball of his career. He's showing us new things every night. He's like showing us the sky's the limit, and you keep telling me what he can't do. And I don't get that. I don't understand. That's all you've had to say about RJ. Charlie King said, Noel, Burks, Kemba gotta go. Knicks, Noel, Burks, Kemba do have to go. I also believe Fournier has to go, but I mean, to a lesser extent. But yeah, Noel, Burks, Kemba definitely have to go. Need them gone. Don't want them back in the Knicks uniform. Mega Man said, I'm upset, honestly. Someone get Randall, Barrett, and Mitch some help, please. Ship Alec, Noel, and Kemba off the team. Not even sure I'll watch tomorrow. Much love, y'all. I'm going to go relax. Salute to you, Ethan, if you're still here. But yeah, salute, bro. I understand. Don't want to think about the Knicks. Heart, man. I don't want to think about the Knicks either. I fully understand, bro. I envy you, low-key. Tusa said, it's so sad how much Mitch, Randall, and RJ need help. They need help terribly. That was bad, man. That was painful. Ruga said, Everett's been a lot better, but we just don't have a floor general to keep us on track. Yeah, it makes sense. And we don't have a coach that, I don't know how you sit there for 4 minutes and watch what was happening. Boom. Jesse said, rough for Reddish after finally getting minutes. I mean, like I said, I knew he wasn't going to come out and drop 20 or anything. He looked good defensively. He moved well up the ball. He got to the line a couple of times. It is what it is. It wasn't like an extended stint or anything like that. I don't think it was that rough. It's an adjustment. Molly said, everyone not named RJ, Randall, RJ, and Mitch can go. Horrible bench contributions tonight. Yo, bench was literally non-existent, bro. It was painful. Very, very painful. Very, very painful indeed. Riley said, Reddish played fine. He played solid D and scored more than IQ and Burks in half the time. He only took 4 shots. Yeah, he played fine. Exactly. I thought he was fine. Tusa said, I think IQ needs to be traded. I mean, I don't know what needs to be traded means. I mean, if you like, what are you trying to trade him for? Like, are you just trading him as a part of a package? Like, are you trying to get like, I'm not just going out of my way to trade him for something. I mean, he's not an untouchable. Like, just you can only have so many untouchables on a team, and he's not playing well enough to warrant that, even if there were more slots for it. So he's not untouchable, but I don't know if he needs to be traded. I don't know how many people are banging your door down now to give you like a lot for him. Or like, if you're gonna put him towards something else that you're trying to get, then go get something real. Like I wouldn't really want to include IQ in the CJ trade, but I mean, just for the sake of getting the trade done, since I'm not including RJ, Randall, or Mitch, like you gotta listen, and just part of it is what it is. Like, you gotta give something to get something. So I get it. Like, I'm not saying like yelling at you for it or anything. Just the wording. Jeff, my guy, we lost this game in the Noel minutes. Oof. Every time I see a Jeff comment, I know it's about to be a heater. It's about to one sentence in. Yeah, we did. I didn't even have to. I'm going to get to the rest of the comment. But yes, I'm so tired of watching him play basketball. He's useless. He can't get any rebounds. He doesn't protect the basket very well. Pick and roll with him is pretty much non-existent. Earlier somebody said they stopped RJ from getting to his left. I think he was starting getting some of those screens from Nerlens Noel. And nobody has to worry about Nerlens Noel. Ever. Nobody's ever worried about Nerlens Noel. You're going to get doubled on that. Like, they're sending as much help, they're helping from wherever they want. It's Jonas Noel out there. He's a liability on both ends of the floor because he can't rebound. He can't go up there. Like, he has games where he like goes after the ball, but like he can't go up there. They were tipping the ball over his head like he was a child. I don't know, man. We lost this game in the Noel minutes. He's out there to protect the rim and defensive glass, but he does neither. I wish I had Funk Flex bombs. But he does neither. He's useless. Sub Obi in for Mitch and let him play with Randall. It can't be worse. It can't, Jeff. It can't. We've been asking for it can't be worse. There's no way. There's no way you're telling me it could be worse. It couldn't be. Even if you're out there and you're the least, like, you know, you're not an Obi fan at all. Like, out of everybody, you're the captain of the Obi hate club. Like, you can't tell me it'll be worse than Ernest Noel. You just can't. And so at that point, again, I ask you, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Number 8 pick from last year gets 10 minutes. No, only got 12. Okay, he played less, but what are we doing, bro? I'm tired of him being on the court. Metro said tonight was 100% on Tibbs coaching. This product is not working, and the staff refused to do anything to help turn this ship around. It sucks that nights like this are wasted. Stupid, frustrating loss. Metro, excellent comment. Exactly. A night like this was 100% wasted, and it sucks. This is on Tibbs. This is on Tibbs, and he's not doing anything. Like, there's no adjustment. It just happened. It's the same thing happened over and over again. They need to make these moves ASAP, bro. I want to wake up to a Woj bomb. I want to wake up to a Shams bomb. I want to wake up to a Begley bomb. I want to wake up to a notification that the New York Knicks have done something. I need it now. I'm not waiting until Thursday at 3 o'clock. I've been put through too much. You better be on the phone right now. Eric Kang said, I don't like these West Coast games, and I live on that side. Like, you live in the West Coast, and you don't like them? That's wild. Normally people on the West Coast are so happy when it's time for these. But yeah, like, the West Coast, I feel like the energy is even lower when we lose out their West Coast game, because now we sad and it's midnight. Hey, man, once again, it's 12:30, and I'm in here whining and pouting, and, like, I have no energy at all, and y'all are in here rocking. You could be anywhere in the world. Look where you ended up. That is amazing. This night is terrible. This team has been terrible lately. It's been really sad. All this experience has been pretty sad, but you guys make it phenomenal. You guys make it fantastic, and I'm glad that we're able to go through this together. Even though I barely want to speak, I'm glad that I get to speak with y'all. So, love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Ay, ay, ay. Boom, boom. Derek said, since RJ has gotten here, we have done everything possible to sabotage his development. Imagine how good he'd look if we surrounded him with the right pieces. Hey, man, imagine what would happen if we, like, leaned into our 3rd overall pick, who is blossoming right now. So I'm hoping that we do. You're right, though. Like, we have to lean into him. We've definitely, like, you know, gotten in his way for sure. And it hasn't been conducive to the best possible growth. So, oh, my goodness. All right. Oh, did the camera just die? What's going on? My bad. I feel like I live on the wrong. Side because of the timing. Yeah, I mean, I've always wanted to, like, you know, try Cali out. I've never been there. It seems cool. King AJ said, I want to throw up every time Burks is running the offense, bro. Projectile vomit, bro. It's nasty. It's disgusting. I don't know why it keeps happening. Metro said, kills me that RJ is wasting his prime on a team as bad as this. It hurts that I have to call this team garbage, but they are. We're not good, bro. We're not good. Like, we're bad. We're a bad team. Like, losing games like this, the games we've lost in the last 2 games, that is bad team behavior. Like, it is what it is. To have the kind of leads we had in both these games, to be playing the way we were, and to end up losing both of them, and to lose the second one after that first one happened, and you come and do the same thing the next game, that's bad team behavior, especially in the beginning of a crucial West Coast trip where you got to start bouncing back and like salvaging your season, and you've got tough games ahead of you. Bad team behavior, bro. Boom. Tusa said, Randall and RJ have the potential to be so deadly, but they are surrounded by idiots. Surrounded by idiots is funny. Yeah, man, if we can get like a point guard or something for that man, like we get a lot better, I'm sure. This has been tough. Jeff said these losses are so deflating because Tibbs rides guys who mostly won't be here when the games matter. Would rather lose seeing what IQ, Cam, Deuce, Obi can do than this. That's facts. Like the fact that we're losing and we're going out with like Alec Burks. But Alec Burks like Scarface in his last scene is crazy. Like I don't understand. That's not necessary. He's not playing well. Like he's not. I don't understand why that's happening. Metro said I'm sick of it. So sick of it. Tusa said Obi is absolutely a bust. I mean, I don't know if people know how the word bust works. Like, whatever. Like, Obi was the 8th pick, and he came into the season much improved in many things. He's given good energy. He's had a few good games. He's shown some flashes. Like, he plays less than 15 minutes a game. What is he supposed to be doing? I don't know. The word bust is like severely overused. Renga said, I can't take this no more, bro. We might need a tank. Need a tank. It's happening naturally right now, bro. We just keep losing. We've lost 9 out of 11. If that's not a tank, and I don't know what is. Jeff said, it's so frustrating watching RJ and IQ try to operate in the pick and roll and just have no chance because the defenders ignore the screener, bro. It drives me nuts. It drives me nuts. And say, like, IQ's been rough, and I'm not putting his shortcomings on anybody else or anything like that or absolving him of them, but especially with no Derrick Rose out there, his job is to be the offensive initiator and orchestrator for that bench lineup, and all he has to free him up, because they don't use Obi in the pick and roll for whatever reason, they use him as a spot-up shooter, and all he has to free him up is Nerlens Noel screens that the defense doesn't care about. Like, I can't imagine. MD said, Fournier bouncing that ball off his foot down 3 SMH. I'm not mad at Fournier for bouncing that ball off his foot. I'm mad at Tom Thibodeau for Fournier having the ball. Like, why was that play drawn up for Evan Fournier, bro? What is going on? What are we doing? What are we doing? MacBook on 15%, man. Let's get it. Damn, it's a few y'all in here. Alright, Shane Shrisayo Gibson. Alright, you're gonna have to let me know how it's pronounced if you're still in here. Just type the pronunciation. I'm sorry. There's like a couple of different ways it can go, and I don't want to be horribly wrong, so I'm just gonna call you Gibson. Gibson said the Utah Jazz couldn't really stop Mitch, but for some reason they didn't even try to get him the ball. They couldn't stop him at all. We definitely should have been looking at Mitch more. Mitch could have had a 30-20 tonight, man. He was dominating the game all over, and all of it was really off the strength of getting boards. We definitely should have looked for him more. Gibson said Randall dribbling the ball hurts my soul sometimes. We definitely put him in positions to over dribble. Like he needs to be able to pick his spots, things like that. But he shouldn't have that level of responsibility. And I feel like we went so far into it last year that it's hard to pull out of it. Like it's hard for to move away from that because that's what we're used to, and that's what Tibbs is used to. That's what Randall's used to. So now to get him out of you're creating everything, it almost feels like his role is. I don't know, man, but they got to figure it out because it can't keep happening. Johnny Danger said Tibbs really is a war criminal. That's a fact. I'm so done with him. It's time to give Johnny Bryant the reins. 3 quarters of good basketball, and then the fourth comes and nothing but Julius isolations. Gross, bro. Very gross. Eric Kang said, I seriously miss Reggie Bullock. I'm not down that bad, but I mean, at the same time, at least he defended decently and hit open shots, especially later in the season. So, I mean, yeah, at this point, it's not like he's a liability, especially in the playoff series, but we're not anywhere near there, so. Oh, my goodness. Matthew said Reddish didn't even play that well, but geez, is Burks getting minutes over that man? If Burks, Kemba, Noel are still getting minutes at the deadline, Tibbs needs to be committed. They better not even still be here, bro. But yeah, they better not be getting minutes for sure. I feel you 100. Jay Alexander said, why can't McBride and Sims get minutes? Enough of the vets. Get rid of Noel, Perks, Kemba. I'm with you 100%. Get rid of them ASAP. Vizzy was good. Schedule the protest Thursday morning if I'm honest. Bro, I'm with it. I'll make my way out there. Like, I'm tired of it. I'm so tired of it. Hawkeye said, hey, Sean, hit my parlay, so that was the only solace I got tonight. Neil, I love that for you, bro. I wish I had something to celebrate. I have no solace at all. It's crazy. Jay Alexander said, Alec Burks is not a point guard. You can't win this league without a good point guard or an elite wing. Burks has no handles. He's a shot creator for himself. He's not a playmaker. Tibbs can't see this. Tibbs isn't trying to see it, bro. He's got his eyes closed. I have no idea what's going on or why it's happening, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Hawkeye said, I'll say it one last time since we've been repeating it for a while now. Kemba, Burks, Fournier, Noel. Please eat your humble pie, Leon, and get these dudes out of here. If he gets all four of them out of here, man, I'm building a statue myself. Also, IQ has been horrendous this season, says Jay Alexander. How many times is he going to drive in the paint and pick up his dribble and not know where to go? Basketball 101, don't pick up your dribble. Where's development? I think he has shot the ball terribly. He's done a lot of other things well. He's been much better as a playmaker. He's been really good defensively. Tonight, he was just bad. Tonight, there wasn't anything redeeming. He was just bad. He's been pretty bad over this recent stretch. In terms of development, I think he's developed a lot. I think he gets into the paint and collapses the defense, makes nice passes out, sets guys up. There are still slip-ups where he does things like pick his dribble up and things like that. But second year, bro, it happens. But yeah, the shooting has been awful, and that's made everything else way worse. Vizzy said, Jay, I think Tibbs needs optometry is wild, bro. It's crazy. Hawkeye said, every time we lose, it's because RJ doesn't get the ball enough. Even when he does, we still have a Fournier or Burks come in and ruin it. Bro, if he gets the ball more there, if he gets the ball down the stretch, I think we're in much better shape when we win this game. Neil said, I'm on the Tibbs gotta go bandwagon, but not right now. He's a stepping stone to a better coach, but until we find that better coach, we gotta keep giving Tibbs 48 minutes a night. That's funny. He does seem to be a stepping stone to a better coach, though, for sure. That's the vibes I'm getting, because he can't be responsible for winning down the line. Like whenever the time does come, and some of the things I'm seeing right now, if I got to see these like on a like big stage like the Eastern Conference Finals or something, and he's doing some nonsense, I'm gonna lose my mind. Yo, how many more comments are there, bro? And that's like that wasn't meant in a negative way. I have no energy. Neil said IQ must put it together. Love to do, but I can no longer blame Tibbs when he just isn't clicking despite seeing good signs as a point guard. Yeah, exactly. Well said, Neil. He's got to put it together. Johnny Danger said you want a tank for Jaden Ivey so Tibbs can bench him for Alec Burks. That's hilarious. It's really sounds realistic, honestly. Neil said, why do people think we're gonna get a top 5 pick though? The lottery has literally never been kind to us ever. Other than us getting the first pick that Patrick Ewing year, and people thought it was a conspiracy, whatever. And I guess to make a point out of it, they never let it happen again. We never move up and nothing. We just move down and we stay right where we're at. So. Have y'all learned nothing after all these years? Exactly. Eric Kang said, Raw J is fearless like Jet Li. We love to see it. Neil said, big shout out to Mitchell Robinson. I can't believe people out here like Wob simping for Turner. That dude must be the fakest Knicks fan like Stephen A. Smith. Yeah, people really wanted Mitchell Robinson traded. They wanted to trade Mitchell Robinson like Obi Toppin in the first round pick for Miles Turner. As if Mitchell Robinson doesn't damn near average as many offensive rebounds as Miles Turner does rebounds, period. But I'm really glad Mitch is able to show out and do what he's doing lately and get his respect as he deserves it. And I hope that he stays healthy and is able to keep doing it consistently, and we get to see where it builds from here. Diaz said, yeah, he isn't the number one option, but give the keys so he can become the guy. He is 21. Everyone is hyping up Murray, but he has had the keys in 6 years now. Imagine what RJ would do if we just develop him. Boom. King AJ said, I miss Rose. Facts. Neil said, we aren't going to get blessed by a lottery to get Ivy. Oh, where'd the comment go? Okay. We aren't going to get blessed by a lottery to get Ivy. Ivy top 4 range. That's facts. Jason Sewell said, DABDA. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Dev said, I will always believe in RJ Barrett. That's what I'll say. I will as well. Well, excuse me. Boom, boom. Berger. Richards said, give Obi a guy who will actually coach him. I'm not against that at all. Danilo said, every game just feels like we found a new way to lose. Boom. A new way to lose is also the same way to lose. It's kind of crazy. Tibbs dumbass playing the starters the whole first and third quarter and giving them rest for 3 minutes in the second and fourth. Any surprise they gassed? RJ literally sat down for like 45 seconds, it seemed like. It was crazy. Neil said, join the clock, brother. Appreciate you doing this on a nightly basis. Get some good rest, man. Life is always more in this damn team. That's facts, bro. Join the clock. Put it in the air. You feel me? Appreciate you. Definitely going to get some rest after this. I'm exhausted. Nick said, Mitch played great. These losses are hurting my mental health. Exactly, Nick. I'm right there with you 100%. Dev said, this is like watching the Titanic sink. My goodness, I feel it. Riley said, our stars 21. What's the rest to compete? The reality is we're still a rebuilding team. We just have to be patient. Our young guys are solid, and we just need time and a solid young point guard. And that's not a bad comment at all. That's a good comment. I just want to win games. I would like to win games. I would like our young guys to be like winning and like experiencing things. Like I liked when RJ got to the playoffs in year 2 and quickly and Obi got playoff minutes in year 1. So I want guys to be in basketball that matters. You know, I don't want them playing horrible basketball. 5%. Here we go. I miss D Rose. Right there with you, Nick. Sion. Gotcha. Sion. All right. Boom. Got it. Thank you. Appreciate you. Sion Gibson. Got you. Riley said, also, Ivy is definitely a possibility. We're going to finish the top 7 to 10 worst team, and we have the assets to trade up. We should have traded up for LaMelo or drafted Cole, but unfortunately, here we are. I was begging to trade up for LaMelo, but the price is probably really steep. But I wanted LaMelo terribly. Sion said, Alex Caruso and Lonzo would have been so great with the Knicks, bro. I wanted Lonzo terribly. I was crying for Lonzo Ball. Diaz said, all I'm saying is that Tibbs haven't had glasses on the whole season. Even though he wears them, at least he wore them today. Hope he finally saw everything we see every game. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no faith in him seeing things. Vizzy said, White V said, Obi and Randall should play more minutes together and she only play high school ball. Embarrassed for Tibbs. Vizzy, it seems so simple, right? It seems so simple. Shout out to your wifey. She clearly knows ball. It's real simple. We should at least try it. Eric Kang said, my head hurts from this horrible loss. My head hurts too. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I'm really glad this episode is over. Just because I'm glad this game is over and we can move on from it. But and I hate the energy I have right here. CK2K wanted Lonzo mad bad. Bro, me and CK2K, we were dying for Lonzo. We were like banging it. All of us, Kyle, we were dying for Lonzo, bro. Mike, we were on the CKW podcast talking about Lonzo all the time. We wanted Lonzo so badly. But yeah, man, that's it. That's all I got. That's all the comments. So thank you guys so much for pulling up. You feel me? It's an hour in after a horrible game, a game where there's another game, just another more of the same that we've been getting lately, and I was exhausted, very sad. You know, you guys were here. We got through it together, and that's really dope. So I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. Sorry for the lack of energy tonight. I'll be better next time. Next time is tomorrow. Will I be better? Damn. I don't know, but the beauty of life is that we get to try again tomorrow, right? So between us as people and not letting the Knicks affect us too much, and then the Knicks as well, we get to try again tomorrow. So to trying again tomorrow. One love, Eric. Love y'all, all y'all. Thank y'all so much. Have a great night. Be safe.